That's fair.
Hey, would y'all date a stripper?
What?
No, I just had this conversation with somebody last night. That's actually funny.
No.
Well, not you. You can't even bring nobody of a different religion home. So I ain't.
Okay, so this is my my standpoint on it. I don't have a problem with strippers at all. I would not want to date one. I respect the industry. It's cool that they can do it.
I respect the industry.
She check all your boxes though.
I mean,
she check all your boxes.
What if you just?
Meanwhile, she's grinding on other dudes at the strip club.
What if you just?
Hey, but she might not even do a personal lap dance. She might just hit the pole.
This like a devil and angel on my shoulder right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shot girl for sure.
Hey, your homeboy comes over. Hey, I just saw your girl at work, man. She was doing her thing.
Yo, shout out.
I'd be like, yeah, that electricity bill late, dog.
Did you have a friend that was in love with the stripper?
What?
How you know all this, bro? Did you have a friend that
How do I know? What? What are you talking about?
You wearing a fucking wire, man? Relax.
Relax. What the fuck are you talking about?
This is like leading to.
That made literally no sense what you just said.
Hey,
where were you on the September 11th, 2001?
He goes, hey, Birdie, why you ask that question? But, no,
She check all your boxes.
Hell no. Hell no.
I mean, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She pulling up and
like we hanging out in the daytime all the time.
And you hear motherfucking
in the daytime.
politics banging through the speakers.
She's trying to pull the politics.
Hey, she out here spitting.
She doing tricks on it. This thing ain't free.
Hey, she's spitting down the top from She's spitting down the top. Hey, yeah, fuck it, I'm in. Loving You is complicated for sure.
Yeah, Loving You.
She's gonna be spinning on top of the pole. Malibu's my favorite album. Chris gonna be like, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Say what you want, but I mean, there ain't ugly strippers. So, well,
What you thinking?
No, there are.
There are.
There's
But
definitely.
again, if she checks all my boxes, attraction is one of them. So,
What you thinking?
It's a hard thing. Okay,
It's a hard no.
I'll double down. What about OnlyFans?
Hell no.
Solo? Or she might got a couple
dog.
little throat scenes.
Yeah,
on there.
if she got help, on the OnlyFans, I'm cool.
Yeah, she get hit on there. I
Yeah.
don't know if I can do that one.
Yeah.
But you got other dudes subscribed.
Then imagine your homeboy is like, hey, dog, I seen your girl. She
Listen,
put work.
Hey, girl, I helped your girl.
Listen, when a bitch bad, them type of sacrifices you gotta make. Them the sacrifices you gotta
Sacrifice?
make. I'm
She
telling
on cam. What do you mean? What sacrifice?
you. Is she doing
Other
solo?
dudes
You start trying to rationalize it in your head like, well, my dad used to go to the strip club.
And listen, but you listen, bro. When you got the perfect girl in your hands, and the only flaw is she stripped, or
has
she
an
do
OnlyFans.
solo content on OnlyFans. I'm not talking about she get hit on OnlyFans. All right, I can kind of get that.
Yeah,
but
no, because that's literally like being in the closet like a cuck. Like,
yeah, type shit.
That's literally like
yeah,
the equivalent of dating a porn star.
Except you're also like there's other people in the closet with you watching.
No, like she just on there riding a dildo. You know what I'm saying? Got the dildo sheen going there, mouth, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just that type of content. You telling me y'all can't
that's
work
crazy.
with it?
Yeah.
You ain't working with it?
No.
I mean, shit. Is she successful?
What the fuck?
I can't answer
Is she
it at this
successful?
Okay,
time.
let's say she making an extra $2K a month off OnlyFans.
No.
Oh,
Solo
2K?
content.
No.
Just
No,
2K.
I'll give a fuck.
Just 2K? No.
2K.
No.
2K, she a waitress.
2K. She
That's a hard no.
You know the waitress.
So I got to worry about the line cook and OnlyFans. Hell no,
She
get the
get
fuck
grounded
out
on
of
at
here.
work anyway.
If
as a
she
waitress.
bad, you gotta worry about the whole world.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
It don't matter what
Them
she do, like
motherfucking
that.
line cooks be
Exactly,
getting
yeah,
down, bro.
Even if she's just a waitress, she still got the line cooks going, excuse me.
Yeah, bro. They always just gotta just get right around. Always.
Yeah, I know. How convenient.
And them motherfuckers is always fucking sweat, fucking boiled up, fucking acne.
It was always
dusty
funny when the
motherf-
dishwashers tried it with their wet ass aprons on, bro. Ain't got no game, dog.
Alright, but listen, no, OnlyFans, solo content, baddest bitch you know, check all your boxes. What we got? What we got? Come on.
I'm still not doing it.
It's hard.
I already know it's a no for y'all.
It's hard to say.
It's a big no for me. I'm sorry. No.
It's not. Again, I don't have any.
Think of the baddest.
I think you can sway him though.
Hold on.
I don't have any.
Yes, I'm saying yes. You already know.
You
That's
bring
what
her,
I'm
you
asking.
bring her ass to Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I make content. What kind of? Oh, here
Bro,
you go.
nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna do
Yeah,
that.
that's
Be
not-
for real.
Yeah.
Be for real.
That's
the last thing she gonna bring up
Dog.
to the family.
Yeah,
like,
she's not
You
showing
can
my.
tell.
gra-
And
she's
if the
not-
family
she's not
knows,
asking my great
if
Aunt
the family
Clara for
knows,
tips,
they're not
dog.
for sure bringing it up at
Oh,
the dinner
God.
table.
Yeah,
They're
nah.
not gonna be like,
I mean,
not gonna be
they
like,
might- you got
so.
family members that don't give a
they
fuck.
might pull you off to the side and say
Yeah.
something, but they ain't about to just
Ain't about to.
like, right in her face. Just
Unless
say
she does something
like, you know what I'm
crazy,
saying? Right.
and then the aunt's
Yeah.
gonna say, "Shut up, bitch! That's why I seen you last."
So what do you do
what
for
I'm
work?
saying.
I'm an entertainer.
Yeah. And then they go be like, "How'd you see me?" And then you go find out the uncle subscribed to. It's
Uncle
gonna-
follow you on Twitter and shit. You got legs wide open in the sky, all on the feed, bro.
Yeah, see, that's like,
That's insane.
and again, I don't got nothing against the people who do it, but I don't know if I could, based on jealousy, deal with that shit.
Welcome to the Rap Cave podcast. This is all staying in. This is all staying in.
It's fine.
Welcome to the
Episode.
Twerk Cave.
Yeah, episode.
We still waiting on crispy answer.
What didn't I answer? I answered yes to both. I thought.
Oh yes, all right, bet.
Yeah,
I just want somebody.
yes to
on
both.
my side.
As long as it's solo. As long as it's solo. Because like I said,
That's
then otherwise it's just like you just a cuck with like, but like instead of just you in the closet, it's a million other people.
It's like, really,
But also
you-
too, she got to be successful too. Like if she doing that shit,
If she ain't making shit off of it,
yeah. If she doing that
if
shit,
she's just in it for the love of the game.
if
dog,
she
that's
doing that
different.
shit and she can't move out of her Roseville apartment, dog, come on, no, get out of here.
Nah, she
Get out of here.
She making over a band a month on OnlyFans.
A band a month ain't crazy.
A band
It's
a
not
month is
crazy,
not
but
bad.
you can't. It's probably getting a
Extra-
name timid. You know that.
Extra on top of a regular job, or is that all she
I
makes a month?
can.
Extra on
These
top of a
OnlyFans
regular
hoes
job.
be like,
Girls with jobs, I can't.
bro. These OnlyFans hoes be like fucking local rappers. Like they trying to get in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they ain't really on.
I ain't
my
here to.
shit. Like,
I ain't here to support somebody's dream though.
I
I'm
could
just
also
giving
be
a
the
fuck.
nice lady who works in HR and makes $100K a year. So.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
But-
it sound cool, but what on average, what you think them HRs looking like in comparison to the strippers?
I don't know. They only they
In
don't shut
comparison
their
to
face,
the
they only get on the
strippers.
phone.
Nigga, my HR, she used to look like him. Like dead serious.
What you
So-
trying to say?
Hey,
That you're not cute, man. I
So
don't
she
know.
got more beard than you.
listen,
Hey,
Welcome everybody, episode 31.
Sure.
31. Yeah, 31
I'll confirm that.
31
HR look like.
of the Rap Cave podcast. I'm Chris Platte with a bunch of my homies. I'm with Chris Papples, Money Mur, Birdie, Potty, and again your boy Chris Platte. That was a great start. That was an electric start to the pod. We that's like 7 minutes of content that we are absolutely keeping in.
For sure.
We are 7 to 10 minutes deep in this podcast right now, as we get to it. But we do kind of have to start on a somber note, so I'm glad we kind of started with some fun because we do. I want to just get this before we get out to the fun. We do have to say, hip hop lost 2 people within the last week, both Fat Man Scoop and Rich Homie Quan. Rest in peace to both of them.
No,
Man.
I didn't even hear about that, man.
I ain't hear about
That was
either.
like I want to say it was right after we recorded last week.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
last
that's
week.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it was like late last week. It was like Friday or Saturday, something like that.
Rich Homie Quan, I could not
Yeah.
believe.
The thing about Rich Homie Quan too is that like when more like us four. I mean, you
Yeah.
were still when you were young. You listened to it too, but like when we were graduating high school, he was.
That was it.
everywhere.
Yeah, that was it.
I got something to say
Before
about that story though.
Before that.
Well, no, like while we
And,
were
like-
in high school, I'm
Right.
saying
Yeah.
like through high school, he
Cause I was thinking like, bro, like when I literally like around the time like I first started watching Academics Heavy, like one of the first segments like I started off with was like the Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan beef type of, or it might have been Young Thug in the game.
That
but I
was
think
like-
it was Rich Homie.
That was
Quan.
like pre-stream when he just had the pictures and
yeah,
shit.
just the
Yeah.
pictures, GIFs.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, damn, like it's been a minute. Like, nah, he really been doing his thing for
Yeah.
a hot minute.
I
And
will
in
say
high
though,
school, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
it doesn't really add up though. Like something doesn't make sense in his death. Cause I don't know if you guys heard the 911 call that was released.
I haven't
I
really looked
haven't.
too much into it.
Yeah.
So
the
his
regular
girl
reports.
or baby mama or whatever, I don't know who she is or what. It was probably his girlfriend, but she called 911 and said, "Oh, like my husband,
Yeah,
my boyfriend, whatever.
yeah.
He's on the couch and he's not waking up." and they're like
hella calm.
calm, like super calm. Like she's not like freaking out or anything. And she's like, yeah, like I took the kids to school and he didn't come to bed last night, but then when I woke up, I covered him. And then I went and took the kids to school, came back, and he still was there. I'm like, that shit don't add up. Something
as if he was
like he didn't come to bed, but you woke up, saw he was still on the couch. So you just decided to cover him, not ask him if he's okay.
No, well,
that's not abnormal.
No, yeah, just throw him.
But
if he's been there all night without a blanket, throw him a blanket, let him finish out his sleep. It's too late at that point. What's the point of
Yeah, but then you come home, wait like an hour, and realize he's still not awake. Like something's off.
I feel
it's still gotta be morning if you just drop the kids off.
I feel you. That's weird a little bit, but I don't really think that's. And as far as her reaction, people react differently to that type of shit too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
And plus,
waking up late on a normal or whatnot, like that's not abnormal to be out for a long period of time during the morning.
And I don't.
And like, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Good.
But like, once she like, because the paramedic or whatever, the 911 person on the phone said, okay, I need you to like put him on the floor so he can maybe try to get a breath or something. So I guess her and someone else put him on the floor or whatever. And she's like, he's not breathing. Like, it was so, it just sounded so fake.
It just sounded
like,
weird.
it sounded so, like, you didn't give a fuck.
Oh,
it sounded set up to me.
Look,
I don't know.
I don't like to necessarily dive too much in this. I'm glad you brought it up, but I'm not one to dive into specifics that I don't know about something. And like, especially if he was somebody that like, was consuming a lot of drugs, like it could have been a very regular appearance, or not regular, but a not occasional appearance where he's just passed the fuck out because he had a wild night or whatever.
She also did say that he was foaming at the mouth.
Oh, okay. See,
Weed will kill you, man. Weed will kill you.
Then it's probably either that or he might have just taken a lace pill or whatever.
Well, that's what it was, or that's what they said it was.
I don't think he took pills though.
That's what they said it was.
He said in one of his interviews that he was on perks.
Oh,
yeah,
did he?
So it wouldn't surprise me. That's what happened to Mac Miller.
Well, I seen a clip.
It was just weird to me how she said that he was foaming at the mouth and she was staying completely calm. Like, foaming at the mouth is not good. that's obviously a sign.
Yeah, but
that
I mean,
people do react differently to those situations.
And again, too, like, again, I don't like projecting things, but there's just a world, and maybe she's, maybe she's a little altered herself right now, and she's, I don't want to get into like.
I understand your suspicions, but at the same time, it's too we know too little to say anything.
And I also just in general, it's the same thing with Fat Man Scoop, who passed out while he was performing, and then eventually passed.
While he was performing, he was on stage.
Yeah. Damn. So there's video obviously of that, and again, I understand that there's video of it because a lot of people could have been recording just because, hey, everybody records every second of every concert, but. It's just, I think of that family, and I think of, the fact that it is out there on the internet for them to see at any point a video of their family member passing, just like the 911 call to me is kind of the same thing. Like, I wish as a society we had a little more privacy in death.
Yeah, because that goes even deeper than just music. It's like, we should not know this much, and this much information shouldn't be out there as far as like, you can read the report, but we don't need videos of people dying and shit like that.
And that's like for us if somebody passes, like, then just going and reading their text to the public or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just certain things that, not that anybody wants to hide anything or anything, but it's just a respect level of privacy that I wish. Sometimes it's not their fault, again with the case of that concert, it's not their fault. But
and especially in the case of celebrity, because you got to think like,
feel bad for the family.
It's obviously a crazy comparison because it was such a big deal. But like, take like when Kobe died, like there is no way that his wife could get away from
anything.
It was probably in her face 24/7.
Well, you heard that cop that like took the pictures of the crash site and whatever, and was like showing his friends and shit, and like he got arrested.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he got arrested and sued the fuck out of.
Well, I don't want to keep going back to this, but I don't know if you guys heard about back to the Rich Homie Quan thing. I don't know if you guys heard, but like, I think it was 3 or 4 days ago. So in someone's latest interview, an Atlanta rapper called Lil Woody, out by the name
that happened like the day before. at Young Thug's trial.
Something about like someone shooting up Rich Homie Quan's father's barbershop or something.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
Yeah, something like that.
And then on top of that, he dies a couple days later. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's very weird.
He was like on the stand or somebody was on the stand or whatever. And, like, they asked him a question, and then he turns to Thug, and he asks Thug the same question. And it's like, bro, that's not how the witness stand works, bro. You got to answer the question. You can't ask the fucking defendant the question that they're asking you. Even Thug, like, laughed at it. He was like, dog, what are we doing? Like,
it seems really weird. I don't know, like,
that came up. Well, that happened, I think, like, last week or something like that.
It was 3 days ago.
That the shooting happened, or that they talked about it at the trial?
They talked about it at the trial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The shooting, I think, was...
The shooting was a while ago.
Yeah.
But yes, listen, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Again, I don't want to do too much speculating. I think it is important to look at certain facets of it, but again, I just, respect the family's privacy in this time.
No, for sure.
Respect the friends.
We're not the family, and we're not the
friends.
Yeah,
so. But we are fans of Rich Homie Quan. Man, shout out to Rich Homie Quan. Like you said, Chris, you put it beautifully at the beginning. How impactful he was for us in our time in music, growing up.
What a fucking moment that was. At that moment, like. That's when Thug was blowing up. He was blowing up. Fucking bro,
it just made music different.
It defined it. Like he was part of something that defined a generation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
because without the groundwork that people like him laid, we wouldn't have a lot. I mean, Atlanta always has been relevant, but we wouldn't. I don't think we would be at the new age Atlanta that we're at right now if it wasn't for people like that. You know what I mean? Shout
out to Rich Homie Quan, man. I'm happy. I saw that Type Away was, and like a whole bunch of Rich Homie Quan records were just going crazy on streaming. Hell, this was Thursday night when he passed, or Thursday afternoon when he passed, and then that was the football game, and I was out for the football game, and they were playing like Rich Homie Quan records all day. Like that is the dope part about it is when somebody passes is that the people that really respected that artist, like it makes sure like their music gets amplified again. You get kind of reminded. It's a unfortunate way of being reminded, but it is nice to see that reminder of.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
because people were turning up too.
I hate
like
that Death can bring that out sometimes, but
my boy Braylon, shout out Braylon, he was turning up.
It does.
He was
bring
turning
it,
up
it
when
does
that shit
make
came
you
on.
Go back through their catalog and be like, damn, man, like
that was
he actually had hits, man.
Hell yeah,
like a lot.
That was the thing about Max passing was like every house I went to in the wake of it was a different album.
Bro, I was living in Detroit at the time. Walking down the street.
You heard but it was different Max too. It wasn't the same.
It was all different albums and shit. It was crazy. Yeah. So I mean, unfortunately, death can bring out community in people, but
I just feel like every year we lose someone like big.
Well, it's
unfortunately
the way of life.
Yeah, and that also shows the power of hip hop in that we have this many stars, we have this many important people. So that's another again blessing that we get reminded of in a bad way, but I hopefully we learn to not take it for granted. Moving on to more kind of funny / interesting stuff, we got. Did any of y'all hear about this Ice Spice Cleopatra drama?
I heard a little bit about it.
I don't know. She's had a bad press week.
Yeah, she has.
Who, Ice Spice?
Yeah, because
she lost all them followers.
She released that video of her like working out to try and beat the Ozempic allegations, and I mean, not that I really even give a fuck.
Yeah, honestly, God, I
or
don't
not.
really care about
the
that.
least of my worries, but she's just she's gotten a bad rap this week.
No, seriously.
And that's where I want to shoot her some bail with this Cleopatra. So, for those that don't know, basically what happened is Ice Spice is on tour right now, and she took Cleopatra, who they have a friendship. She's an underground artist.
Yeah, I never really.
And she took, to be honest with you, me too. I heard I think like one Cleopatra song, but she took her on as like her friend, and she's like, "Hey, I got," and it was a last minute thing. Hey, boom, I got a spot on the tour. I got you. Come on. And Cleopatra took it. And then Cleopatra was under the understanding that everything that Ice Spice got that she would get, meaning security, meaning sleeping arrangements, meaning budget for food, touring,
well, yeah,
tour bus, all that.
Works if you bring somebody on tour.
Yeah, that's typical.
Well, not if you're the opening act. The opening act has to eat shit.
But
more often
she
than
brought
not.
her on though. She said, "Come on."
Don't matter.
No, they still if they invite him on tour, it's not up to you because the tour's being paid for by the label for all the arrangements and shit.
Yes.
If they're bringing somebody on tour, they're supposed to pay for their
that's the issue.
It's paid by Live Nation
or by Live Nation.
Yeah. So that's the issue in it is that Ice Spice doesn't really have that power. Like that's where you have to shoot her some bail because she doesn't. Whether she realizes it or not, she doesn't have the power. She's not even in control of what she's doing. She's being told, hey, this is your tour. You get to this bus this time. You go to this city, that city, boom, 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 all of that. So if she's not even in control of herself, then how does she expect Cleopatra? I think this is just honestly, I think it's honestly just ignorance on both sides, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm not bashing them because this is new to Ice Spice, this tour, and obviously this look was new to Cleopatra, and it was a good thing for Ice Spice to look out for a friend. But Ice Spice saying, I got you, and you know when somebody says, I got you, like if we go out for drinks, you're like, man, blah, blah, blah. How many times do we do that when we go out? Like, I got you. I got you here, or I got this Uber.
But then at the end, you're like, oh, no, pay your own shit. Yeah, basically, like.
Yeah. Or even I'm just saying the meaning I got you, right? Like when we go out, and you go, I got us an Uber. Cool. Boom. I don't think about it. I'm not like splitting half with them or whatever. Down the line, grab them a beer maybe at the bar, whatever. Yeah. Because you're saying you got me. Yeah. So I understand why Cleopatra is feeling that way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the way I look at it is like, fam, like you're not gonna get the Ice Spice budget.
Yeah, but that should have also been talked about before the fact.
Yeah, that's
but that's what I'm saying. It's ignorant.
It's
ignorant to both Ice Spice and Cleopatra. It's ignorant for her to think that she would get the Ice Spice budget. It's ignorant for Ice Spice to think
your
that
treatment's gonna be different.
Everything is just.
But if you're invited on tour, sleeping arrangements are expected.
But how would she have known that if like she hasn't
been
open before? She's never been on tour. Maybe
because
that should have been brought up.
I'm telling you, like, there's tour managers.
Because I'll be honest with you, if someone brought me on tour and said, "Oh, like I got you," same thing, I would have been like, "Oh, bet, like this is dope." And
you would have expected
sleeping arrangement not made. Where the fuck am I gonna? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta pay for your own food.
Pay for
gas.
That's why it doesn't make sense to me because there's no way every tour has a tour manager. She obviously had to tell the tour manager that this girl's coming. So the only thing is that the tour manager might have said, "No, we can't pay for it" or whatever, and then she didn't tell Cleopatra that or whatever. That's like
that's kind of on Ice Spice though too.
Yeah,
that's an interesting point I didn't think about. If Ice Spice and her manager,
no way. It's too organized.
Especially
a tour that size. She's doing big ass fucking.
But could the tour manager just not give a fuck about that part and only care about Ice Spice? Because that's who they manage, and I'm not gonna manage somebody else's friend.
It is extremely, extremely unlikely for him to have not said something at some point about it, or her,
let alone not even getting a security guard. For it to not have been
discussed would be absolutely like
that's easy. I feel like when you in a position like that, it's easy for you to forget shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with so much on top of the fact you focus on the main act more than anything. This bitch got added the day before the tour started or something.
That's
like that.
an important thing too.
So,
it was a last minute thing.
Yeah. But
so it could have been Ice Spice just honestly thinking of it herself, calling that shot without even advising anybody.
That's the thing. It's like it's still kind of her fault. It's like
I think it's both of them.
You have to say like from the beginning, like, all right, this is what's gonna happen, just so you know, so you're aware, so there's no problems down the road of the tour.
Look, the way I see it, if I was headlining a tour or whatever, I had like a homie who was like, making music and shit. I'm like, yo, you can go open for me. The first thing you have to, it wouldn't take long, but you have to.
You have to have that.
Because you're not going to survive in the industry if you don't have the most remote amount of smarts about shit like this. Like, you have to... It's not just show up and shake ass, bro. Like, you have to be it's a business.
Yeah.
Like,
especially touring. Touring is all about money.
And that's like if I was the opening act and she would have told me, oh, just so you know, like there's no sleeping arrangements, there's no nothing. You got to get your own bus. You got to get your own shit.
That would have made all the difference in the world.
I would have said no, and not because I'm stubborn about it. It's just the fact that you're giving me 1 day notice. I have to get all this shit ready by tonight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I might have done it just because of the look. Shit, Ice Spice. I mean, again, she's not the most lit, but compared to Cleopatra.
Well, it's also,
you know what I mean? Like,
in the
no disrespect, but
in the absolute worst case scenario, it's a lot cheaper to even just like fly from place to place or whatever.
And on top of that, what's the cut? You didn't discuss the cut with me.
Yeah, how much?
You know what I mean? How much am I getting?
Make it? So I'll say it's.
Am I making anything, or is this just for look? Because sometimes a just for look, and that's how they get a lot of motherfuckers. That's how you get a lot of motherfuckers. Is just for the look.
Go do your thing.
Yeah, but like we're promoting you on this big brand. But sometimes, you know what? I hate those just for the look deals. But sometimes those are a good thing for certain people in certain positions.
Well, yeah, if you're opening for Drake, not Ice Spice.
But if you're Cleopatra, you ain't never gonna get the Drake call.
It's also pretty well known.
But you are gonna get the Ice Spice call.
That Ice Spice's trajectory and career is at this point. I'm not saying it was when she started, but it's extremely fabricated and
Ice Spice
planned out. Because
her album did not sell that much.
She had the.
Are we gonna get to
there
not
was the
selling
whole
albums?
thing because she's like with Central C or whatever. That was a label plan.
Oh, for sure.
That was because Central C's girlfriend at the time. He had a girlfriend at the time, and essentially the label wanted to pair Central C and Ice Spice together. So it's like, I'll say she's not in control.
Hey, that's a fly little lie. That's a fly little lie. Hey, listen, babe, listen. You know I love you, but like, you know, the label's trying to do this thing with her. I don't even fuck with her like that for real. I don't even be wanting a famous girl. I don't be wanting a girl that's lit. She got money, you know, she pays for dinner and stuff sometimes, but honestly, that shit, I'd rather just have you. I'd rather just have you rolling with me. Like, come on, bro. Like,
no, that's 100%.
Yeah, that's a fly.
That actually happened.
That's a fly move. No, but I'm saying if you can frame it like, I don't want to do this, but the label is making me do this, that's a get out of jail free card.
Well, the girl was obviously not to get, and he could have also said no, but you know.
That's what I'm saying. It's a get out of jail free card for her.
So.
Yeah, he is.
So
I'd say so.
Well, yeah.
Technically, you didn't have to do it. So,
I feel bad for the girlfriend because she's just like.
That's what I'm saying.
Guess
bro.
I'll fuck myself then.
He
like, you know, whatever. Like,
no, I was defending the dude that. I was just saying it's a fly way to get out of it, because you could just, you know, cheat and then just fall in love with somebody else. But he was just like, nah, man, the label.
I feel bad for the girl, but.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we all feel bad for the girl. Don't paint me out to be a villain. I'm just having fun.
That's messed up.
Jeez, lighten up, boys. I'm just having fun here.
Fucking empath.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got feelings. Y'all got feelings.
Y'all got keep them weak ass feelings. All right. Well, let's talk about Travis Scott. Let's talk about Travis Scott. Speaking of crashing out, speaking of label shit. Travis Scott.
Birdie's favorite artist.
Yeah. Speaking of Travis Scott. Nickelodeon.
He said
Stop.
VMAs.
Yeah, Kids
Choice Awards. Performing Butterfly Effect on top of a butterfly. Kids Choice
blimp.
Awards.
You know, they got the little blimp awards.
Demo.
He got slimed and shit.
Yeah.
I got a picture of him right now, just slime.
He's like, that's not what I meant when I said slime.
Yeah. So he crashed out over the weekend, losing sales with Days Before Rodeo, the mixtape that re-entered streaming service that we talked about last week.
Came out 10 years ago.
Yeah, it came out 10 years ago. Which I'm not hating. Don't say it like that. Yeah,
no, but I'm saying
in context, yeah, it's not a new album.
In my opinion, I don't. The sale. How mad can you be about?
Yeah, but the fans are crashing out about this. Sabrina Carpenter beat him by just 600 units.
That's crazy.
That's like an incalculable amount.
She must have sold over 300.
600 more.
No,
I don't remember the number offhand. I don't remember. I think it was like 280 or 270, something like that.
Days Before Rodeo did like 300.
Let me look at that.
I thought her album was already out.
Yeah, hers is.
No,
hers is.
Oh, you're saying this week?
But it beat it this week. Yeah, Days Before Rodeo first week sales.
She bad as hell, ain't she?
Yeah, 331.
You never heard of her before the group chat this week?
Espresso. Hey, Chris, can you pull up in the group chat? Can you pull up in the group chat that tweet I sent?
Pull up a picture of Sabrina Carpenter real
But
quick.
honestly, that's a dub for
Chris, choose who you
Travis.
listen to first.
I'll do both.
It's a dub for Travis, though. You literally sold 331,000 units of a mixtape that you already had.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Travis is chilling, but
I fucking hate you.
Yeah, she bad.
see, I don't really see it like that. To be honest, I'm not saying she's not pretty.
Here we go.
Doja or Sabrina.
Doja.
Fuck out of here.
Show. Come on, man.
No, first of all,
Chris Apples.
First of all,
Pod. Am I on the island here?
Okay. Can I Doja is not bad.
I told both sides of the line.
Oh my
extremely
God.
It's not bad, but
I
her
told
music
both
is
sides of the
dope.
line extremely strongly, but you cannot say Sabrina Carpenter is not bad. Like this is why do we keep doing this? You're lying to yourself.
I'm okay. Maybe I have to say she's bad light, because bad to me, again, I'm not saying this isn't a beautiful woman. She is beautiful. I'm not sitting here acting like she's all right, I guess. I'm not sitting here like that. But I don't know.
Not your preference.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's crazy that people think that Doja's bad. Now I get it. If you talk about the Doja with no eyebrows,
fuck. That's what you said. Fire as fuck.
as fuck.
Oh, I mean, in my opinion, she is too. That's not me. Look,
Doja or
Wait, you're
Sabrina?
saying Doja is bad?
No,
Okay,
you said-
but pick
you said
one.
Doja.
Oh, okay, I was about to
I'm
say,
not
I take that.
I'll
dub.
take either. I'll take
There's no
either,
way.
dog. I don't give a fuck.
Doja cool. I ain't
I'm
saying
take
she
both.
She ain't.
She just-
She used to be.
Who,
When
Doja?
she first started, I did think she looked good. When she made that,
When she
that
first
song,
started,
that
she
Boo,
looked
whatever
good.
that cow,
Doja?
That bitch on the
Yeah.
cow song.
Yeah.
But now you literally.
Fries up her nose and shit. Oh my god.
Now
Yeah,
you just
I-
look crazy.
I make her move. Fuck the
She's
bullshit.
ass.
All right. Anyway, can we move on to the next topic? No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, for real.
That's just now that's just flat out wrong.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, that's
Bro.
I
That song that she has on that deluxe.
Potty.
Was it 67?
break the tie here. Doja or
I
Sabrina?
forgot the name of the song.
This is where Birdie. This is where it all started.
Take it,
Objectify
Sabrina,
women.
bro.
This is where it all
Take
started.
Sabrina, easily.
Just out
Bro,
of
I never thought Doja was good looking at all whatsoever.
Really?
Even before with the hair.
Dude, she's not even good looking, bro.
Tripping.
She's really not.
Oh, is this what you want me to pull up, lady?
Yeah. Yes, that, because we need to move on from this stupidity. I'm
you
very
for
very
listening to
disappointed in my
shows.
panel. I'm very disappointed in my panel.
Listen.
Yeah, this is crazy.
These are some of my nearest and dearest friends. All right, wait, let me pre-read it first to make sure I should read it or not. Let me see.
No,
Oh yeah, no, don't read that.
Yeah, we can't read this.
Yeah, don't read that. But yeah, Travis Scott fans, if you look up tweets, they were harassing Sabrina Carpenter, this bad light woman. Hey, her album's a banger though, and I know that.
Hey, Espresso's hard.
Her music is
I
hard.
listened to that
not
album
bad.
the week it dropped. I know none of y'all. I actually, if you run back the tape, I shouted it out. It's a dope project.
Fucked up
Espresso,
that
I
shit.
listened to.
Yeah,
I
she's
had to.
I didn't know people were tweeting that shit. That shit's crazy.
yeah, that shit
Yeah,
is
that's crazy.
that shit is wow. Also, I'm pretty sure that one
That's
word is
disrespect
now a
to Max.
trigger word. I don't know.
What?
One of the
N-word?
one of the words. No, man.
Well, that wasn't even in the tweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
come
was.
on, man. You guys just trying to jam
No,
me up.
yeah, it was. Listen.
Jams
Honestly,
up.
hold on. You'll see.
All right,
I didn't see it.
let me scroll back up.
You
for
literally just read it.
confirmation. I see.
The M word.
Where?
Where?
It's not there.
Midget?
You fucking idiot.
The M word? Midget?
That's what you said, the M word?
He said that.
That was literally.
Oh, the M word?
No, I said M.
Okay, then we were on the same page.
Oh, M?
M.
Yeah,
Midget?
yeah. I think that's a trigger word now.
That's the only
That's
M
literally
word I
what just
see.
said.
Yeah.
That's literally the only M word I see.
We're losing the plot.
Is
boys.
she sure? Yeah, yeah. I thought he said N. I thought he was
No.
trying to jam me up.
No.
I thought he was trying to jam
M.
Everybody, this has been another episode of the Rap Game Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Platte.
me up. We'll be breaking
say
down
it?
more words for you next week.
And what does the A stand for?
Yeah.
Apple.
Yeah, no. Is she short?
She's like super short. She's like
short.
5 foot.
Yeah, she's short.
Man.
Like 5
Hey,
foot
go
flat?
back to her pictures again real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see if you can see the shortness. Let me see if you can see the shortness. She honestly looked tall in the album cover.
Yeah, they make them all look.
For sure.
They always make.
Motherfuckers make
tall.
Kendrick look 5'7".
I want to see her like next to somebody so it could show how short she is.
Yeah.
Next to 42, Doug?
Oh, dude, that guy's got to be 5'6".
Where?
Hold on, scroll up.
Who?
Scroll up. Look. Go up just a little bit, right above the vinyl.
To the right.
Yeah, dude in the blue.
To the right. To the
Oh,
right.
right here. Yeah, he got short. He just had short energy.
No way, because that makes her look average. Also, that's some strong ass brows. Strong ass brows.
Yeah, I like a bushy brow though.
That's crazy.
Doja better. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways.
That's her next to Taylor Swift. If that's any consolation.
All right. So
she is short.
Yeah, she's small.
So nobody. Oh
Those
shit.
are like on the same level as Taylor Swift.
Taylor's not.
That's crazy, dog.
All right, relax. See, y'all make shit up for fucking clickbait.
Okay. They both like a good 6.5.
Who is that tall?
Whoever's gang. I'm sorry, bro. Bro just lied on your name. Bro, you retarded?
You see what I'm pointing? Bro, look at Chris, bro.
I didn't say anything 4 times. Carry on.
Listen, man. At the end of the day, I left the other one by you, but that's all right. We can just make Adi run back and forth. All right. Nobody has any real like music takes because we were supposed to just talk music on that and we didn't at all.
Not really.
Nobody has.
Of Sabrina Carpenter's album?
No, of just music industry. Travis Scott not selling. Like
I mean, I spoke my opinion. Look, in my opinion,
Then
first
it's
of all,
a mixtape.
What we
that was already released.
What I think the discussion is here is how toxic every fucking fan base is for every single person.
Thank you.
Because that shit is just old, and also, bro, it's a fucking 10-year-old mixtape, like, and it sold extremely well. So
with fabrication, like that motherfucker juiced the numbers.
He's chilling, bro. Like
he sold like 7 different versions of it, and you got to buy all of them. Oh, Big Sean did that shit too. Let's get to that actually.
your 10-year-old mixtape sold more than M's highly anticipated album of the year. Like, bro, that's fabricated as fuck.
And so why are people upset?
I mean,
I don't see it being fabricated for real.
It's fabricated.
It's fabricated.
But partly, I'm with you.
I'm talking about as fuck, nah, but fabricated, obviously, everything fabricated.
I won't comment on the numbers being fabricated, but
especially when you see posts like
the
shit we just read from the group chat. Like, it's a lot of niggas out there like
to
that.
be honest, I wasn't expecting it to sell 50K because it was a mixtape that's already out on streaming. It's like
yeah, but that Travis fan base it's up there.
That's what I'm saying.
And I will say that Days Before Rodeo was a really like monumental,
big to a lot of people.
It was a good album, but I'm saying it's already on live mixtapes.
Yeah,
it was on that
free.
Piff. It was, you know what I mean?
I listened to it 10 years ago.
You want to toss it? Or you want
It's
Adi
on
to run
YouTube.
it?
Like, bro, it's everywhere. I don't know. I think it's just pointless to just buy it. I think it's because it was like 2 deluxe songs or something, right? That are all.
He kept dropping different versions with different deluxe, so people bought like 7 copies.
This is the Target version, like type of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna fabricate some type of way.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Nigga, bug.
I mean, it's still a dub for him. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Bro, butthole.
You tripping?
His long ass face.
Is that Squidward's house?
Long ass face is crazy. Speaking of albums not selling well, or sales just disappointing and all sorts of fabrication, Big Sean expected to sell less than 24K and debut outside of the top 20 of Billboard.
I'm honestly not surprised though.
So
the album didn't have great critical reception. So
no.
Go to there's a Twitter account called Sound that we follow.
Mm-hmm.
I want to shout them out because they aggregated this for us. So
I get the notifications every day.
Yeah. I'm the one who turned them on because bro be tweeting information. Sometimes it's BS, I wouldn't say BS, but it just doesn't pertain to us. But yeah, I went a couple days ago about Big Sean. While you're looking for that, so because it's a drastic downturn for Big Sean. We all came up here last week and we said we didn't say bad things about the album, but we didn't say too many good things about it. I think we kind of just were like it's cool, whatever.
Middle of the road.
I kind of saw that he wasn't gonna sell much on it.
But this far of a fall, I literally said, and this is where I'm wrong.
I liked it, but
I'm not saying I hated it, but it's kind of something I expected.
There's a couple good songs.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, obviously he's been falling off a little bit more. So it's like I wasn't expecting.
Has he been falling off? Because Detroit 2 was strong to me.
It was.
And Detroit 2 sold 100 in the fucking first week.
Yeah, what it sell?
That's
100 flat? 103?
Yeah, 103.
Yeah,
so
that's a sharp.
That's a big dip.
Boy, that's an exponential downturn.
That's what I want to get the bottom of. Like, because if you're doing 24K, I went back through this week because people have said, oh, music sales are down across the industry, blah, blah, blah. Rappers aren't selling like that. And if you look at, these are people that all sold as much as Sean, if not more. Tell me if this makes sense. Kevin Gates, French Montana higher than him. Boss Man D-Lo, JT, Glorilla. Why could I not say that? Vince Staples. Ice Spice, thank you. These are all people that outsold Big Sean.
Yeah, that is honestly crazy.
And that's not mentioning the Futures, the Gunnas, the Don Tolivers. Those are the people that, those first week numbers are what Sean used to do.
Right. Yeah, but you have to understand, like, this is, like, the newer era now. You know what I mean? Like, people are listening to more Glorilla than Big Sean. People are listening
Detroit
to
2
more
was,
Don
what,
Toliver.
2 years ago? 3 years ago?
And 4 years ago.
Also,
but Detroit 2 was
Wait, it was 2020?
That much, yeah. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
that much detached from today's music.
I mean, but there was no Glorilla back then. There was no Ice Spice back then.
There was literally
no
City Girls back then.
Yeah, JT was around.
Yeah. JT's solo sold more.
Yeah, but they only really had singles, and they didn't really
Lotto's
have, like,
outsold
albums.
Big Sean,
like,
too.
I mean,
But
I'm just saying,
we
you
don't
gotta put
even
it in
look for them
perspective.
artists
Like,
for albums anyways.
Yeah.
We look for them for
But, I mean, hey, looking at these numbers, though, what is crazy, I mean...
Again, Gambino outsold him. That's somebody that Gambino 4 years ago, you never would have thought Gambino, who has a good fan base, again, say what you want about him.
The decline is crazy. I'm not saying it's not.
So let's get to the bottom of it.
Well, the crazy thing is that as big, I don't know if it just has to do with that we're from the Detroit area or so, whatever, but, like, 173 is the most he's ever sold, and that is lower than I would have expected.
I mean, that's pretty good.
I think
Yeah, but
that was
like streaming wasn't. That was like pre-streaming era though.
I think
also.
I think
or like just at the beginning.
I think this is just like
2015 is streaming.
I thought it was 14.
2015 was Apple Music, so that was when they got in the game.
But you gotta think,
but 2009 was when it started really with Spotify.
It didn't pick up steam until like 2017,
18. Yep.
That's when we moved into the full.
Streaming.
I think this is just evidence that Big Sean has no core fan base like whatsoever. Like, cause if it, like any big artist you think of, they take 3 years off, 4 years off, bro. They come back, bro. They might do double the last project that they did.
Yeah, he has like the opposite of a cult following.
Yeah,
like whatever
it's
you
weird.
would, whatever you would.
It's very casual.
He got the flimsiest fan base out of all the big rappers
Bro,
that came out from the
4 Bats sold 21K.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I ain't listening to that bullshit.
No,
That shit's crazy.
But that's what. But Sean sold like 2,000 more, 3,000 more.
Yeah, that's honestly insane. That is kind of
fucking
disrespectful.
But that's how you know, like,
nuts.
Well, I guess in a way, like, Amer kind of right, because, like, you could tell, like, because youth run popularity, so you feel me? Like, a lot of your streams and new music that people catching up on is going to be primarily from the youth. Like, old motherfuckers, like, they still probably banging shit from 2010, like, Good Kid, Mad City type shit, you know what I'm saying? Take Care, just... Because that's the shit that we grew up on, like
our era still is dominant in the marketplace, and Sean is of that era. So it shows to me. I think it is. You guys pointed out the flimsiness of his fans. I think also. I think the project isn't as good as Sean projects, and it's not a bad project. I love On Up. I love Boundaries. I love Precision. It's an awesome record.
What's crazy to me is that my favorite Big Sean album sold actually the least amount.
What, Hall of Fame?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, wasn't that kind of marketed as a mixtape and an album?
No, it was an album.
No, it was a straight album.
It was an album.
That album was fucking fire.
And it's
that's
great.
my
Oh yeah, that was in my torrenting days. That's why I thought it was a
mixtape.
mixtape.
I know. And what's crazy about that? Yeah, that was for sure. 2013 is pre-streaming. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And bro, do you remember the crazy thing about that? The sales being so low is how big fucking Guap was at that time, bro.
I literally went to Best Buy. It was during
Fire.
It was during the Fire 10 to 10 Toyota music, bro.
Beware.
Yeah, Beware.
Yeah.
I remember when I went to Best Buy.
Did that shit go off after that?
And that was the day where he was at Best Buy to, meet all of his fans or whatever. Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm not shitting you. I was a huge Sean fan at the time, like back then. I literally stood in line for like 7 hours just to like shake the man's hand and say what's
up? Yeah.
Like,
that's dope.
I fuck with you. And as we saw it get escalating, it was pulling up. He rolls the window down. He's just like this. And everyone starts going crazy. Like, dude,
big
Sean,
ass snapback on. Huge snapback. 6 extra inches, yeah.
And then I got like a picture with him, everything, and he like signed the CD for me. Chill dude, bro. Literally chill ass dude.
We need that as a thumb.
We've talked. We need
that as a thumb.
Big ass
Money Murray, Money Murray and Big Sean.
Hey, I'll see if I can find it.
Because fucking, bro, like, I mean, that's one thing we talked that's been discussed on the pod. Sean clearly seems like just a nice dude.
He is.
For sure.
He definitely is.
Absolutely. But, it's crazy. Because the thing is like, and you said did Beware pop off after. The thing is, it wasn't the same back then where now there's songs that come out 6 months ago that end up popping up. Like, back then it was like now or never.
Yeah.
It was when it was on drop. They find the bangers.
That's true.
And they come out.
That's true, yeah.
Because nobody's going to.
There is less slow burns
Best
back
Buy
then,
8 months after the album comes out and goes, I'll try this Big Sean Hall of Fame album, and then find Beware. And you got to think that hundreds of thousands of people are doing that at one time. Mm-hmm. Like so he had big hits.
Can you see how much?
Can
you see how much it sold total?
Yeah.
Can you see how much like Hall of Fame has total in sales? I just wanted to see if it's like a exponentially bigger.
It's always hard to find the total stats.
Just if you can.
Are those like first week sales?
Yeah, those are first week.
Yeah, that's low, bro, for that album.
So, and that's another thing too. Let's keep in mind, Big Sean. Let's keep it a buck. Has been rolling out his album for months.
Because technically, you had to buy that.
Remember, he was dropping the freestyles when Like That dropped. Like he's been. And he did an interview with Charlamagne the God, one of the biggest people in our culture, talking about obviously about his new album and everything. Like, so he did a whole entire press run on top of dropping multiple singles, which Precision did well as a single. It's honestly, I don't know if he really killed himself marketing wise by not dropping it right when the interview dropped, because that was supposed to be the week. Remember, it was supposed to be boom, interview with Charlamagne, and then next week the album, and then he moved it a couple weeks and then he snuck it out. I think it's not just that, but that's part of it for me. It's gotta be the album. I just really think people don't like it, and I am not somebody that's gonna sit here and say it's a great album, but I'm damn sure not gonna say it's a bad album.
No, it's not bad.
Because I have been listening to it.
It wasn't crazy though.
I have been listening to it, not dominantly, not the way I expected. Again, let me be clear. 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, whenever we had that Sean pod of expectations for the album, I said my floor was album of the year. This shit was in the basement. It's not a terrible album though. It's not a terrible album. I will stand on that.
It definitely is his worst work though.
But
for sure.
I think his songwriting fell off. I think a lot of it just seemed
that's crazy.
Unfocused.
Big Sean's
I can't find the Hall of Fame numbers, but as of 2017, which was a lot longer ago than I always think it was. It went gold in 2017. That was the last certification it had. So that's 500,000. That's 500,000 sales in 5 years.
What, Hall of Fame?
Yeah, which is pretty low considering it overall.
But that does show kind of, to me, that shows that that kind of counters the flimsy fan base narrative, because to me, if your record is achieving gold status years later, that to me is not poor album sales. That to me is consistent album sales.
Yeah,
but there's more time for it to like. I don't. It's a because there's albums from 2000. There's albums from the 90s that are still like going.
Yeah, platinum. Like a good album is a good album. Like,
platinum is how many
That
sales?
don't mean you got a solid
million
fan base just because people keep going back to listen to it. They might have just liked that album.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
Beware's quadruple platinum.
It's a shit ton of fucking sales off that one track.
Just the song, yeah.
Wow, that's.
But that to me
crazy.
speaks longevity, which longevity is a solid fan base. I just think maybe the fan base isn't rocking with this album, which is interesting because I feel like a lot of Detroit too, not a lot of it, but there was definitely parts of it that had this element.
We have to also think
this album he leaned into that element though.
You have
I will
to also
say that.
think about pre-orders though, like before people hear the album, they buy it. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you are saying like, oh, okay, if it's
But
a
did he
bad album,
not do that with this one? Pretty sure he did. I mean, hell, he had the vinyls ready to drop.
Pre-orders? He didn't do pre-orders with this one.
No, but he had 5 different versions of the album. Remember, we were just talking about how Travis cooked the numbers.
Yeah.
Big Sean on his. So I bought one actually. It's coming. It's on the way. It'll
vinyl?
probably be here. Yeah, it'll probably be here.
$5, right?
But yeah, you know what?
$5?
You know what's crazy? Yeah, so
That's like zero return on investment because it's expensive to press vinyl.
It was a one day like code that they had or like a 1 hour. So I did it, but then I realized there was like 7 different versions of it.
Why don't you text me, man?
And I put it in the group chat
Did
as
you?
I ordered it, right as I ordered it, and it was $5, and I did that, and it'll be here next week hopefully. But
Amer got the group chat on mute.
for sure,
Do not disturb.
for sure, that motherfucker got us on D&D. Oh, okay.
He ain't deny it.
Yeah.
Well, I do think there is something to be said also is that, like, Sean...
No, but he tried to cook the numbers. I'm sorry. I just want to say he tried to cook the numbers, and we're still talking about this low of sales. Mm-hmm. Like Kanye with Vultures 2 tried to cook the numbers, and he did. He ended up almost beating Taylor Swift. He got like 100,000. We all know nobody was listening to that bullshit.
He got 100,000 off
I ain't
that.
lie, my man
Yes.
said
Look
the
up
shit was
Vultures.
fire.
Vultures
Big
one of the
Sean
highest
definitely
songs.
deserves more than
My
that.
man
That's-
said the shit was fire. I sent it in the group chat. I don't know if you remember.
Who? I said that?
What was it?
Huh?
I said that?
No, I
What
sent
was
it
it,
in the
Birdie?
group chat as a screenshot. My man said the album was fire.
Oh.
Who, your boy did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie. And he a big Ye fan too.
Well, okay, so...
He
We
fucking.
ain't gotta get into that
Then he
conversation.
better be a Sean
No.
fan because that motherfucker wrote Graduation.
What I do think, Platte, although, like, our generation obviously still kind of has some dominance over streaming and stuff, I think what Big Sean lacks, and I don't unfortunately think he will ever be able to get, is the young appeal. 18-year-olds are not listening to Big Sean. I'm
That's
sorry,
very fair.
No,
But they're not.
definitely not.
I'm saying the youth.
When we were 18, we were listening to him, and we grew up with him and shit
Yeah.
and whatever, but 18-year-olds now, they don't want that shit.
No, they want.
I think Big Sean deserved more numbers than Vultures 2. But Vultures 1 was the shit. Y'all know this
Bro,
shit. But anyways.
This is
anyways-
not the
Bro.
point. This is not.
No, I'm just going to tell you this, though. Like, Big Sean, less than 24,000 in a week is insane.
Doing tricks on it, doing tricks, bro.
Tricks on it.
Backflipping on it.
Solo cam in there.
you know, hey,
Solo
you know
Are
what album?
You stripping or solo camming?
You know what album we played today before we left? Pink Tape.
Oh, yeah. That's my album.
Yeah.
Hey,
As
you
soon
know,
as he walked downstairs, I heard, yeah.
One thing I respect about Audi is he stand on business.
He
However
do.
you feel he stand on the
Yeah,
10 toes.
you don't let
You
your
10 toes.
position sway,
Hey.
which you gotta respect it for sure.
Yeah.
Your brother
He also
can
makes
learn
his
from
toes
that.
curl.
You
Fucking
see-
carpet.
Don't
Oh, that was
don't
a
think
crazy
we're hoeing
thing.
on you. It's just, but we gotta give you shit about bro.
I haven't
was
actually paid
ripping.
attention to that. I wonder if that's still a thing.
Probably.
Oh, we're
The-
gonna do an
well-
hour-long mass compilation.
You know, we're gonna get into that.
Of what?
But
of Adi curling his
How do he
toes.
curls his toes? Bro, he can grip the carpet and lift that bitch up.
demo, yeah, that motherfucker be like, oh, I dropped some.
I ain't gonna lie, I be doing that at crib sometimes.
I
I'm not
feel
that
you.
flexible though. That's the problem. I be hurting myself.
All right. This shit.
All right. Well,
I
All
can
right,
stretch.
new music, man. New music. Let's have some fun
Ooh, yeah.
before we get out of here. New music. Light week.
very light week.
Y'all ain't locked into the Pharrell, Lil Yachty, Lil Wayne.
Hell
That
to
shit
the-
was,
That
bro.
shit stinks, bro. That shit was Dog
that
water.
shit is a 2-pack of ass.
I want to.
That shit was so bad, bro.
I want to
Bro,
make sure.
even Wayne couldn't spaz.
Can you pull up Apple Music and look that song up? I want to see if it came out this week because it was on my homepage.
No, it was this week because it was on a tweet that I saw.
Okay.
Whenever it came out, that shit is not.
Whenever it came out, it was not supposed to. I was trying to find a way to say like it shouldn't
There
have.
was actually 2 Pharrell songs.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one. That one I played before the pod.
Oh, is it?
Man,
that was
for
cool.
real, just be doing. And that nigga be throwing together artists thinking he motherfucking
Can't Hold Me
DJ
Down.
Khaled and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Okay.
Y'all remember that Jay-Z, Tyler the Creator bullshit?
What
Y'all
song?
heard it? I forgot, dog. It was like Jay-Z, Tyler the Creator.
Wait, Jay and Ty?
Tyler works with Pharrell a lot.
Yeah. Tyler, Tyler was
Or it
always
might have
picking
been
up that
Frank
Pharrell
Ocean or
call.
some shit.
I mean, Jay works with Pharrell.
No, are you talking about that one
mean,
with
everybody
Pharrell
works
and
with
Rocky?
Pharrell, but,
No,
like-
not Pharrell and Rocky and Tyler. I think I know which song you're
Oh,
talking about.
never mind. That wasn't even
It was like
with
21
Pharrell.
Savage and
That wasn't even Pharrell. I thought that was Pharrell song. It's Frank Ocean.
there's like there was a weird Pharrell song that
That
came
shit
out
was
it was either
trash.
last year or 2 years ago. Remember, it was
On the-
Pharrell, Tyler, and like it was just a single.
Oh, Cash In, Cash Out?
Yeah, Cash In, Cash.
Yeah.
Oh, that
With
was
21
21
Savage.
and Tyler.
Yeah, that
was-
shit was weird.
That shit was
I actually
brutal.
fuck with that song, but
I did not like that song.
I don't even be understanding how motherfuckers go in the booth, record this whole song, and be like, "Yeah, we gonna drop this." They be like, "We gonna drop this." I'm trying to figure out like why. What are you doing
trying
with
to figure
this?
out.
Like, you
No,
imagine
honestly,
this? You imagine this being a hit, or
I feel like
do you
that
think
was
people
like the
might-
last decent song that Pharrell actually released. I feel like before that it was all
Tyler's verse was
decent.
good.
Hey, listen, bro.
Anyway,
You think any Tyler verse is good?
that's absolutely not true.
Yeah,
I will be the first to say if he drops some dog water, but
yeah.
Anyway,
Then you should have said that about Igor.
because it's not dog water. Anyway,
not.
we're not gonna do this. We're not getting into this rigmarole again.
It's a
Hey, you
Grammy
listen to
album.
Ken Carson.
I like
That's
that.
crazy.
You ain't gotta acknowledge it.
You listen yeah, bro, moaning into the mic, bro. That's what you be into, dog.
Oh my
You like
god.
moaning?
Oh, I got the solo cam for that one.
Yeah. Ken Carson on the solo cam, dog.
Going crazy. Going crazy. Who's
No,
better?
what I did want to say, which I don't want to get fucking tarred and feathered, fucking burned at the stake for it, but honestly, Pharrell has not really been impressing me in the past couple
Yeah.
years.
No, not at all.
I'm
Tomatoes.
To me,
That was one of the best parts of that clip. Should have done well.
man, for real.
I'm
I'm
so
ashamed to even
pissed.
share a birthday with this man, man. He on there doing some bullshit.
But I am excited to see the direction of this Clips album.
He got swag though.
Yeah.
Because obviously,
Clips album.
I'm sure Pharrell's executive producing it or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all hear
almost
that?
positive.
Clips album's done. They're waiting on one feature.
Who's the
Who you
feature?
think? It's probably Ho.
It's gotta be.
has
It's
to
gotta be.
That's
It's gotta be.
It's either
And
Hov
now,
or it's
honest-
gotta be Hov or Kanye.
Honest to
One of
God,
them.
whenever somebody's waiting on a Jay-Z feature, I think of that Drake 100 Gigs clip where he's like, he's gonna go to the hotel. He's gonna go to the hotel. That wasn't even close to his accent. I don't know how to do his Canadian voice, but in that Canadian voice, he's gonna go to the hotel. He's gonna have a drink. He's probably gonna be done with the drink around 7:00. He's gonna shower, and then he's gonna lay the verse, and then we'll get it back, and then we'll mix it and master it.
I ain't gonna lie, he was fantasizing too much.
Bro was way too
But,
descriptive.
No, the Clips album, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I always love new Pusha T anytime I can, and for fucking
Drake verse?
there's no Drake verse. But
That
for
would
them to
be
be
crazy.
together the
That would
first
be
time,
insane.
because fucking Malice is like, isn't Malice like a
Anything's
pastor
possible.
now or something?
Yeah. But he's been popping up. He popped up on Push T's last album.
Yeah,
I'm
He
pretty
popped
sure
up-
he dropped some music though. Like,
He popped up on.
after all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing that. I don't know if I seen it on MTV Jams or some shit. No, that's too long ago. But I seen he had dropped a video to some song, bro. I can't remember what it was called. But that shit was ass. But I was just glad to see him.
But no, what's
Hey,
cool-
he was dope on the Push T record.
What
though.
is really cool about Clips is it's one of the only instances in hip hop where you have
I think it was called like Junebug or some shit like that.
I ain't never two-stepping no Junebug not ever.
I'm gonna look it up.
But what's cool about Clips is that it's one of the only instances in hip hop where you have a duo of two brothers.
Yeah.
That I can't even really think of another situation.
Not only that, it's gonna be interesting because Push T has done so well solo, but
Mm-hmm.
I've liked their records they've done together.
You
So like,
You said two brothers?
yeah,
Album, like Clips?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were brothers.
Yeah, but Malice and Pusha T are brothers.
Oh, I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Genuine
I
brothers,
think
yeah.
Malice is his older brother. I
yes.
think Pusha T's younger.
Oh,
yeah.
You got Island Boys.
Huh?
Island Boys? You got them.
They shit eating, boy.
That's
Kissing and shit.
that shit
That shit's
crazy, bro. That one.
That's-
I don't even kiss my girl like that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was a weird part of the internet. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I don't know how they made it out of the box.
That's how this week's drops are going. That we're talking about the Clips album that's coming out. But got you. Let me find it. All right. Where do we want to start? Let's do this because I know I was the only person to listen to it. I was at a disadvantage there, flipping it that way. LL Cool J.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it?
Let's talk.
We can talk about it? We can talk about it? Man, listen, dog.
Welcome to the Rap Cave.
That motherfucker, listen, bro. That shit, that was an album. If your hips don't work anymore, that shit still got you shaking what's left.
If your muffler duct taped on,
that shit was fire.
And
because
bro,
whenever...
That's my first LL Cool J album I've actually listened to front to
like
back.
front to back, yeah.
You know, I've done my research.
Yeah.
But I never really dove into LL Cool J. That shit, that made me. That's what I've been wanting, that type of shit from a hip hop album. It's dipping. Like, I can't see this whole circle loving it.
No, not in the
really
slightest.
Liked it
because every 30 seconds of a song was just repeating the same thing.
Yeah, but dude, the production gave me.
Hey, they be saying the new motherfuckers repeat shit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
But
Cool J, man.
The fucking production on there, like, it gave me like.
It's interesting.
It gave me like fucking Mad Villainy vibes almost, like the style of production. It was just so out there.
Too. Yeah, features, man. He had Rick Ross on there snapping. He had Nas on there. He had M on there.
Rick Ross snaps every feature. Every single feature.
That's true.
He is a good feature artist.
I study this shit. I watch the clips. I see if for the mic's right here, y'all can still hear me, bro. I was going to say, I can hear myself pretty good.
He got Ćevapi on the brain right now.
Ćevapi
Omelette. Yeah, Ćevapi Omelette.
Plus cups,
It's a little too late for those. That's more of a morning thing.
I've never listened to LL Cool J.
Hence the omelet part.
Yeah.
I never listened to LL Cool J in my life.
Look, I never really did either. Like, I never listened to it full. This is the first time, and bro, for someone who's probably in his 50s, he sounds pretty fucking good. Like,
yeah. He actually had decent breath control and shit. Like he was doing his thing. Nah, he can't perform this.
Listen to the album, did it make you just a little bit?
Not even
every
close.
song.
Not even close. Not even close.
You know they used to call
mistaken that for Tip and Butterfly.
No,
you know they used to call him Lick His Lips Cool J.
Yeah.
Was that a thing? That was a thing with him?
It was something like that. Some funny shit.
Which
is always used to lick his lips, sexy flex his ass shit every time.
Which is so funny because we all know motherfuckers that used to do that shit, and it's just like, bro, a camera's not on you. Relax. Like,
oh god, that's
relax.
Shit.
Oh my god, yeah, for real.
I just fucking look. It wasn't LL Cool J album was not on my bingo card this year, but I'm not mad it happened.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. It was a dope listen.
The intro was crazy.
Yeah.
Fire.
My one uncle, not the one I be telling you I grew up listening to music with, but my other uncle on my pop's side, he be telling me that LL Cool J better than Jay-Z.
I'll be ready. That's like the most untake you can have.
I'll be ready to crash out.
That's the most untake ever.
That's the most untake you could possibly have.
He be dead serious too. He be like,
oh yeah, you know,
like you wasn't there, like you weren't listening to these albums. See how he came in.
Oh yeah, hey bro, I know Unc is going crazy. That Sweetie record. That was the one record I hated because it was like, all right, this is clearly, this is pandering, but and he was trying to get that freaky shit off, and I was just imagining being 50 and still fucking, and I'm hating on that right now because I'm 28. So
LL Cool J and Ty Dolla $ign collab will be crazy.
It'll be the horniest song of all time.
Crazy.
That would be
but for LL Cool J is like jeans so baggy you can't tell there's a cassette player in his pocket type of shit. Like that's the type of bro.
You be wearing them bootcut jeans and shit.
Hell no.
Oh my god.
Can't hear to them flare joints.
You know them hats that like Raekwon used to be wearing like 92, bro. Like them, bro.
Some big ass Timbs.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, that shit is so funny.
Hey,
Birdie,
you gotta do me a favor. You gotta ask Unc what he think about the LL album.
I'm gonna ask him too.
He gonna say it's better than 444.
I feel like he might not even know it dropped or not. Man, no,
He gonna be like, man, what? Run that shit from the top. He gonna make you sit there and listen to it, like Adi with Malibu. I'm like, run this shit from the top.
I think Jay-Z overrated, which I don't understand.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's literally insane. That should be blowing.
You know, there's a lot of people I know that actually like do not like Jay-Z and they like rap. That's
well, it's different what he said because like I know he actually listened. Some of these people just be talking and like me personally, like if you can't name a nigga first 3 albums, I don't even want to talk to you. Personally, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
If you can't name his first 3 albums, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Who, Jay's or just like anybody?
But if you speaking on somebody, you should be able to.
Oh my god.
Dog.
What's crazy is I think LL got like 3 album covers with that hat.
Bro, they used to throw that shit out and be like, yeah, I look fly today. I'm stepping.
I don't even see it.
Yeah, wait, almost forgot my hat.
Where LL at though?
It's not. I said that fucking Raekwon used to wear. Yeah, one of these. Anyway.
Anyways, that did great. Dope album. Wow, I didn't actually expect to spend more than 30 seconds on that. So shout out to LL Cool J, man.
Listen to stuff.
Yeah. Hey, man. Proud of you.
Welcome to the Rap Cave Podcast.
Yeah, welcome to Rap Cave Podcast. Anything else before we get to Rocky Scene? Because I know that's the one thing we can all talk about. Is there anything anybody else listened to that dropped this week that they find interesting?
One piece of info, although it's not, rap, like, at all, I guess.
Sabrina Carpenter.
But that was an interesting fact is that Shabuzi song, everybody at the bar getting tipsy or whatever.
Yeah, he's cold.
8th week at number 1.
He's cold.
And that's like, I mean, yeah, this ain't the Country Cave, obviously, but he's had the whole summer on.
That motherfucker.
He really has.
It's number 1.
You know
on
he's gonna be at Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
Shabuzi.
Hell yeah, I'm trying to hit that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, did you go to that?
Did you go
that
to
hoedown? The hoedown yet?
It's on the 20th.
You go to the hoedown? You got Cowboy. I can't wait to see the fit, dog.
Fit about to be crazy. I'm telling you.
I'm not even gonna be able to record.
I'm not even gonna be able to record for real because bro, my phone don't free up fucking space and storage, bro.
Like, you're actually going to that? I thought you were joking.
Yeah, I'm going to that bitch.
You gotta click. Hey, you gotta.
I gotta figure out how to get some content.
You gotta delete all them braid videos, bro. You
bro,
we
posted that shit.
I gotta keep them. And you know what I'm saying? You get text
in the tuck.
You got some pictures. You got video. I got a whole album.
Is it here?
Hey, store them bitches on iCloud and free up some space,
for real though, it's like a whole bunch of old shit. I just gotta delete from 2018 and shit.
Bro,
like,
is it here in Michigan?
It's a pain.
Yeah, it's
Is it?
L Club.
Oh,
it's at
Detroit.
L Club?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh
L Club,
shit.
yeah.
And it's like a country concert.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let's all go. The fuck?
L Club is not like a venue that typically.
I've never been.
You know who I saw at L Club when he first started popping? Polo G.
That's right where he belongs.
I went.
He said, "Fuck you."
I went. Which just a quick funny fact about. So it was me, my ex-girlfriend, her friend, and like 2 other people, and we went to the Bruiser Thanksgiving that Danny Brown does every year, and they had it at L Club. Bro, we showed up. This person that opened for Danny Brown was like this EDM artist. It was the most wonkiest, worst shit I ever heard in my life. We left before Danny Brown came out.
There's no way.
Because it was so fucking bad.
There's no way I'm going to a Danny Brown concert and showing up early enough for the opening act.
Yeah, that's true.
That sounds
There's
horrible.
no way you're going to a Danny Brown concert sober.
Nigga, that
in
sounds
general.
horrible.
No.
I was fucked up, whatever, but
I was fucked up.
I was getting after it. But, for real, like, bro, it was so bad. But that's the only time I've been to L Club, so I was there for a smooth 45 minutes.
That's it?
Bro, we did not. It was so fucking bad. We left before Danny Brown
I paid
came
for
out.
the tickets, though. I would have thumbed it out.
They were like $15.
Bro,
Yeah.
I remember it was like
You ever dealt with an unhappy woman, bro?
This
You
was
gotta
like
get the fuck out.
2018, so this is like, they were cheap.
Let me tell you, the worst. Oh my bad.
What I did there.
The worst concert experience I had was at Royal Oak Music Theater when it was 21 Savage and Young Thug.
Oh, I saw a good show there.
Dude, when I tell you that I honestly thought it was going to be a great concert, which from what I've seen in the videos, it was so fucking packed. Me and my boy saw 21 walk out, and we're like, yo, we're getting pushed left and right.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Bro, we got separated. Like, that's how bad it was. It was rowdy as fuck. We're like, yo.
Feet ain't touching the ground type shit. Yeah.
I'm telling you. And we're like, yo, we got to go. Like, we didn't even see Thug perform. We're like, we got to go. Like, this is, I couldn't breathe. Like, it was that bad.
Damn. I saw Ferg and Tory Lanez there. I went to see Ferg, but Tory Lanez fucking stole the show, dog. It was crazy.
Is that where you was like crowd surfing
was
or
Ferg
something?
like headliner or something?
Yeah, he was a headline. This was 2015 maybe.
Yeah, this was
when
work.
he was like at the height of
I'm
his
about to say because he only had like what 2 hits, Shabba Ranks, and Work.
It was like after it was after not the first, not that album Trap Lord, but the following
Always Strive
one,
and Prosper or whatever.
Yeah, which did pretty well.
Yeah, because it had New Level and
so like me and like
me
and shout out Victor Mom, me and Victor like and whatever we were fans. And I didn't really know Tory Lanez. Ferg fucking sucked, and then Tory Lanez Tory Lanez performance, bro, he crowd surfed the whole crowd all the way to the back, and then he hopped off the crowd and pulled himself up onto the balcony, and performed up there. That shit was crazy.
That's insane.
It was tight.
Damn.
Anyway,
he's a good performer.
He is, yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. That motherfucker be killing them prison concerts.
I remember one time I went to this little Vans. It was like
an
event.
No, they do the skate thing.
It was like some skate shit. Danny Brown was there. His performance was low key straight as hell. He had a good little performance there.
Danny Brown, like he's not for everybody. I'm a big fan of him, but you gotta give it to him. He gives a fuck.
I liked one album from him, and it was Old. Old was actually...
bro, his album in 2018.
Yeah, the XX.
Triple X?
No, not
no.
That was...
No,
I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yes,
that shit was hot, bro.
That shit was... We listened to that together. Yeah,
that's that weird-ass album cover with that Kendrick Lamar is on?
No, that was Atrocity Exhibition.
Oh, okay.
That one...
Wait, Kendrick's on that cover?
Yeah. No, not on the cover. He's on...
Really dope. Okay. I thought you said cover.
Really
I was confused. I was like, wait, what?
Kendrick, Earl, Danny, and...
I was like, who do a cover of another rapper? That's crazy.
Really dope.
Like Kendrick on the cover?
Really dope. Like, really
you definitely would have not missed that.
Oh, Ab Soul was on the song? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a cool track.
But, no, his album, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, was good as fuck. His album this year, I listened to it.
See which one that is.
It didn't, like, do...
So one all produced by Q-Tip. It's fire.
Yeah, it was. I forgot about that. Bro, yeah, Dirty Laundry was good.
Mm-hmm. Bro, the one with LP, Run the Jewels.
That's my favorite song.
That shit's
was
fucking
one of my
nuts.
top songs that year.
We're gonna play that after. Matter of fact, we're gonna play that after we wrap the pod up.
That beat to me is just insane.
Crazy.
Q-Tip came in and played the organ.
We're gonna get weird.
He said Q-Tip just sat down in the studio. He didn't say where. He just sat down and started playing like the organ notes for that fucking shit. It was so fucking good.
I low key did.
That was a good Scaring the Hoes.
I did like Scaring the Hoes though.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good project.
I fucked with it. I didn't really do too much, but Danny had an album this year too, that I just
didn't he do a Scaring the Hoes deluxe or like 2 or something?
No, his solo album.
They really got a song called Jack Harlow Combo Meal.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. We kind of missed.
Well, after this, we got to close with the Rocky.
Yeah,
we'll get back to the Rocky.
Sorry, I just want to pull up this one album and then we can go. Yeah, it was called Cortana. Oh, it was late last year, I think. November last year.
Shit
that one. Yeah, okay, I did hear that.
No,
Danny Brown.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one.
Danny Brown had this one song that was fire. I'm gonna find that shit.
No, that album was ass.
He had a video.
No, it wasn't. In my opinion, it wasn't bad. I didn't really go back to it.
I could not listen to that.
Danny Brown's always been ass.
He has records. He has records I fuck with.
He's got that album. Old is really good.
Bro, he's trash.
That was actually the first time I heard Danny Brown. Is when I went to that ASAP and Tyler concert. That was the first time I actually heard of Danny Brown's music. Mm-hmm. He was performing Smoking and Drinking, Dope Song, and then I went back and I'm like, damn, I gotta listen to this guy.
An underrated song is the one he had with John Connor, Vodka and Weed. That shit is a fucking bro. He fucking snapped on that. Bounce like a basketball. That shit is crazy. That shit is like crazy.
No,
Why'd you sound just like
hold up. No. My top favorite Danny Brown line. Your bitch pussy smelling like Cool Ranch Doritos. That shit is so fun, bro. He's a clown, dog.
That is a bar.
That is a bar.
All right.
You got a problem with that?
ASAP Rocky. ASAP Rocky.
Hey, hold on. Do you know that one one song, it was like him basically like reminiscing about how he was young and like growing up type shit. It was like a video with it.
That's off Triple X.
$25, Mama braid your hair.
$25. Yeah.
Nah.
Sit on the porch, do it on the stairs.
Nah.
It's gotta be $25.
I ain't heard nothing about no $25.
I mean that fits what you're talking about because it's like about him coming up. We'll find it after the pod.
Yeah.
Right. I'm still looking for it.
A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky, gentlemen. That was really the only thing that honestly that people our age really give a fuck about. I thought it was dope. I thought it was very much Rocky in his element. I don't understand J. Cole being on that record. I don't understand.
That wasn't it.
That shit was too slow.
All right, my bad.
Bro, this is a problem with y'all, bro. It can't.
I just heard the beat. It just blew his ass.
But why does every song, bro? Y'all got a fucking ADHD or something? Why does every song have to be a fucking banger?
Y'all can't ever have slow songs.
Can I be honest?
You know what? Go ahead, either thing.
The beat, first of all, was garbage.
No, it was hot as fuck.
How the fuck?
Fire.
That was hot. Yeah, it was hot ass.
No,
that shit
fire.
was trash.
Listen,
it was fire. Sorry, it's not the baby dog.
I just listened to it, bro. That shit was ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank you.
That shit fire.
My thing is with music,
Fire ass. The fuck?
you gotta hear it before you listen. And if I don't like what I'm hearing, I ain't listening.
Yeah. That beat went.
I mean, you never
Like, what the
really
fuck,
you never
bro?
really go into Rocky for like crazy bars.
I'm
You know what I mean?
Danny Brown.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're talking about Rocky.
I just clicked on the 25.
I was talking about the
We're
Rocky.
talking about
song.
Rocky, bro. You
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
I just interrupt you. I'm like, my bad, because you feel
Oh,
me.
my
I just
bad.
heard that. And
Oh no, yeah, that's not my favorite song
you
by
know
him
what,
either.
take
That
that
was
back
just,
then.
that's not my
Wait,
favorite song
what?
by him. That was just what I was thinking of when you said.
We're
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about the new Rocky
You
single.
might want to take
Not
that back then.
Not Rocky. Danny Brown. Continue the show.
New Rocky shit, bro.
Oh, where you at with the Rocky? We all said it.
Yeah, no. Shit,
We
it was
was
cool
the
to me.
only one.
It wasn't nothing crazy, but the last two singles we had before that was way better, in my opinion.
Okay,
Why is
I
J. Cole
can.
trying to snap?
He needed.
Yeah,
bro,
I don't. Cole should not have been on there.
I don't know.
Or he
Cole
shouldn't have
versus
rapped
Drake
like that.
stuff.
He shouldn't have done the triplet
his
flow.
His verse was better.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
If there's one thing you could say about it, you could say the beat, whatever. Rocky fucking killed. No, he had the better
Rocky
verse.
was poor in that song.
He was poor. I'm sorry.
You're wrong. That's fine. J. Cole, bro.
I just couldn't
cause
say
look-
J. Cole verse was better. Like, it was just out the water. Like, he carried the song or
But-
anything like that.
but-
Like, they both was just cool.
But the
to
thing,
me, like,
but bro, that's what I
think
mean,
he
bro.
No, they-
It doesn't
they don't
all
fit.
It doesn't have to be all
I think he
energy all
carried
the
it.
time. It did not fit at all.
It
Not
didn't.
a
Thank
fucking
you.
bit.
It didn't fit at all.
I'm not saying
J. Cole should have never done that triplet flow on that. He should have done his little slow.
Feature is an energy verse. Like it's not.
Well, but that was the
but
problem.
that-
Is that wasn't an energy record. So why was he doing the triplet
It
flow?
fit. It
No,
fit.
To me, it
did
didn't.
To me, it did.
To me,
You
the
got
whole
this shit
time.
all backwards.
That is honest to God. That is the only time I've heard Cole and felt like he was off beat.
I don't know. It sounded good to me.
Like that pocket he went for, that triplet flow, that does not work on that record, especially with 2 minutes of it. Not just one verse, 2 Rocky verses like that melancholy shit.
And then
And then Cole. Yeah, bro, come on,
man
bro.
wanted to get everything he can off his chest. He wanted to say everything he can in that
But he
short
didn't
ass
even
minute.
say nothing either.
somebody
I
say
swear,
he on there
bro, I
rapping.
swear to God, he's just trying to say everything opposite of what
Somebody
I'm saying.
said he on there
I
rapping
swear,
about.
I
Sure.
swear I'm not. The Rocky verse was nothing crazy. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not saying it's crazy either, but I think that minus the J. Cole part, that is a Rocky record that I like from Rocky. Is it going to be my favorite song on the album? Probably not,
That
but
is the worst record that he's dropped, other than the other two.
that's fair.
But okay, this is what I'll say.
That's
This
fair.
is what
I
I'll
agree
say.
with that, but I
This is
don't
what
think
I'll
it's
say,
bad.
And I will fucking stand on this as potentially, maybe besides you, the biggest
hear it.
Rocky fan in this fucking circle.
Adi,
You wasn't there. 2011. Try me, dog.
wasn't
I've
there.
been there.
He wasn't there.
I've been there.
He wasn't there.
I've
You
been
wasn't
there.
there.
No. Hold on. Hold
I've
on.
been there.
He
I
was
was there.
He was still banging Czechoslovakian music, bro.
Yeah,
he wasn't
exactly,
there.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was having Ćevapi Omlette at 8:30 in the morning. What do you mean?
tell him.
Ahmed been at Rocky. Ahmed been on Rocky for a long time, very
Long time.
Bro, he was 8. He don't
So
know.
Ćevapi
Anyway,
and omelets, bro. What you mean,
I was
cuz?
still listening to that rap.
Look,
I put him on Rocky.
what?
Yeah, this man had posters all over his room. Of Rocky.
Yes.
This is what.
Say he was slapping a ham to Rocky.
This is what I'm saying.
He might have been his weird age.
You go over Rocky's whole discography, and you go over the last 5 singles that's came out. This recent one is the most on brand for Rocky out of all the singles that have came out recently.
That last one with the T Swift one with the music video, that's like Rocky.
Yes, but the difference is that's the way he raps. That's new Rocky.
What makes this so Rocky though? This is
Rocky. This is Rocky, but hold on. That's a separate
Rocky
point.
always had that mellow feel. That's what I kind of felt like. This is like this
laid
mellow,
back,
slow.
druggy, like fucking, that's what, like kind of like trippy, like trance type of shit. Yeah,
that's a separate point. I know you like the record, but that's a separate point because I do agree with that point of it. It is the most Rocky style record of the records we've gotten, and I thought the other two records sounded like, okay, I predict that's what the album's going to sound like because those two records sounded very alike. This sounds very different from it. So my question to flip to you with that, Rocky, is that I know you like it, obviously, but you saying it's the most Rocky on brand is different from saying where does it rank and how does it rank with the other Rocky singles.
Yeah.
That's my question.
I was honestly getting to that. Yes, it might be the most Rocky as far as tone and delivery, but
this is what I'll say.
It's not the best work that he's come up with. He's had better shit.
Yeah, I mean that goes without saying. But
just compare it to these singles.
But we're not talking about the beat, Adi. That's not.
But that makes a song like a lot. That really does.
I'm talking about the whole song in general. Fuck the beat.
Look,
the beat is trash as it is.
I'm
talking about.
I
think
the beat is fire.
If you actually
sounds like toilet water, bro.
Look, bro.
Say what you're gonna say. My bad.
The past couple of singles that have came out, they've been good. Okay, and we've talked about this topic a lot on the pod on what's the difference between a good song and a good verse. You know, what makes so in my opinion, the other songs that have came out, yes, are they, I guess, maybe better to listen to? They're easier on the ears. They're more fun. Yeah, but literally, you cannot break this verse down compared to the other verses. Belletti, Owetti, Betty, Deddy. Like, you can't compare that to this where he's actually talking shit and rapping. Like, that's the thing.
Only thing is, if it doesn't sound good, I'm turning it off. Like Rod said.
And that's fine. It's okay. But that's my opinion, is that I think this was the best actual rapping out of these singles.
But is it the best? Is it the best overall song?
Maybe it's not the best song. I like that.
Where would you put it?
It's top
compared
two.
To the other two
it's
singles.
Top 2 for me. But also, I call me the minority, but that's the type of Rocky I like, though. Also,
I think that's like you said. I think it is I had that in my notes. It was a very on-brand Rocky record. So I'm not mad that it's just let's look at it. I mean, sometimes you can make a record that's on brand, but it's not good. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying it's not. I disagree with it. I'm not with that. To me, it's cool. I'm not going to listen to it too much because of the J. Cole. Honestly. I can't get over that.
In my opinion, that J. Cole was it's not that J. Cole's verse was bad. It was just out of place.
It doesn't sound right.
I seen somebody tweet and say, J. Cole be rapping about rapping. That shit had me so fucking dead.
Patty, me and you have been talking about that for years.
Rapping about rapping.
Rap about rapping.
And that's what's made Cole dope is that he raps, but he doesn't rap. And when he raps about rapping, he does it he is the only person that can do it in a fly way. But
yeah,
I was gonna say, for example, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. For example, the new Eminem album. I know you guys are gonna think I'm stupid for bringing it up again, but that was on brand because he was bringing his flow back and all that, but people still hated it.
Well, I don't know.
Which is fine. I'm not gonna make you like it.
Rocky in this element. That's what I'm saying.
That's the point.
I know exactly what you mean. Like it's like Rocky type style on his new song. Yeah. I just think them other two songs is better than me.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's I could say the other songs. Maybe like
was there 3 songs before this one though?
There
two.
Was it just 2?
There was
fucking problems though, but that was like a year or 2 ago. That was a while ago. So I don't know if that's on the album.
No, same problems.
Or same problems.
Let me look it up real quick. I think there was.
Remember, it dropped like a year or 2 ago. Like it was a while ago when Rocky rumors were coming.
No, he's got Riot.
Yeah, that was a little before like this album rollout. I liked Riot a lot too.
Yeah, Riot.
When was Riot? That was also like a year or two ago, right?
That was last year.
That was last year.
Yeah, so maybe that's on the album. It's possible.
Let me get the singles here.
Because you had that and Same Problems for
Taylor
sure.
Swift, Hijack, You Did Gangsta. Yeah, so I guess it's really just been 3 out of this rollout.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look.
Hold on, not bad. But.
Look, at the end of the day, I enjoyed the record. That's what I like from Rocky. That's what I go to. I go to him for because you got to admit that this, as much as I love him, this flow that he has picked up in many of his recent records, it gets a little stale, a little quickly, and I want to see the versatility.
I didn't want a whole album of the first 2 singles, but I didn't hate them. I
like them, and I think they're great. I've been fucking banging, but I'm banging them. But like, that flow, because he's been doing that for the past couple of years.
And I think that's what Rocky did with this single.
My only thing is when you see A$AP Rocky and J. Cole on a track, you expect it to sound way fucking better than this. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
to
this
me,
could have been done way harder.
To me, honestly, the Cole part of this song ruins it. Like,
yeah,
it's just stylistically doesn't fit at all. I would have rather Rocky just dropped this out as a 2-minute. And then I could have been, okay, cool. You're serving that part of the Rocky fan base because that is a very Rocky record. So I would have been cool with that. But bringing in the J. Cole, man, I don't know. I'm cool.
What's your predictions on Rocky album selling more than Big Sean?
For sure.
Over under.
Yeah, I don't think that's
He's married to Rihanna. She gonna retweet that album.
Bro,
I don't think that's even a question.
I don't think that album's gonna do under 150K. If you want me to be honest.
I think it will.
No,
you think?
I'll give it. I'm gonna hope for 100.
I was gonna say 85.
I'm calling 170.
I'm thinking like good 70.
I'm calling 170.
60.
These records ain't moving like that. I promise you. Bless you.
Only reason I'm giving it to him is I feel like he's gonna take at least one more shot at Drake. You just can't let it go. You can't let it go. I feel him, but at the same time,
to be fair, neither of them are. You know what I mean? I feel like both are taking shots at each other. No.
Yeah, but I don't see Drake necessarily about to keep entertaining. He gonna if anybody gonna end it on the last word, it's definitely gonna be A$AP Rocky.
Like the thing,
if there's anybody
but you saw him do that whole interview where he's like, "Hey, there's kids dying outside, man. I'm focused on real shit." I was like, "All right, that's exactly what a motherfucker that doesn't have smoke wants to say."
Like where I could see
A$AP said that.
Yeah, he said.
He literally said. New record, though.
He literally said, "There's kids dying." He literally said, "There's kids dying," and I'm like, I mean, yeah,
I guess
that's
Chris
true.
just said he can go fuck himself.
I was gonna wait.
Yeah. Potty, hold on. Before you get to your point, and then we'll move on from Rocky.
Yes,
but
Chris.
I'll let you have the last words. Potty, where you at first week sales for Rocky? Just because everybody else made a guess.
I'm probably gonna say like 95K.
That's a pretty decent prediction. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm hoping for 100, but
I said 85.
We'll see.
I think I'm the lowest.
I feel like this is gonna be his like highly anticipated album. Dude hasn't dropped in a fat minute.
And that gets to my last point. Oh no, you go.
Say what you about to say.
It gets to my last point of Rocky has this history, as I followed him over time, of like he has these like incredible ideas when it comes to like rollouts all the time, and then it just doesn't always work. And he there's so many like things that he's like tried, and then they just kind of fall by the wayside. Like when the whole AUG thing came up, and like although like I guess it's still a thing, but I haven't heard shit about it. And like nobody, the thing is, he never disclosed what is it. Like no one said what this like. Is it an art collective? Is it a like what is? And then he had like the AUG tapes and shit where he was like freestyling with Uzi and shit. You remember that like video and shit?
Wasn't that on Smack DVD or whatever?
He kind of like no. Well, he did the AUG tapes kind of like in the format of like Smack DVD in a way, but not necessarily. But like that's just it. It's like Rocky like has great ideas, but it's about execution at the end of the day. So that's what I think is going to make the big difference with this album. He's clearly trying to gear some type of rollout up, whatever. But it depends on how he goes about And honestly, he pushed the album back. I don't see it being much more than it already has been as far as what he's going to do for the rollout. Like, Q was a good example this year of who had a great rollout.
Yeah.
That shit was...
With all, like, the one-offs he's dropping, there's a video for everyone. It's all alluding to the album. It's got, you know, and then the track list drops. And he does the track list video in, like, in the studio. Like,
how much did that sell again? I didn't even cut you off. How much did that album sell?
30.
That's pretty much the end of my point anyway. I hope that it follows.
There's no way.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. It also Sean.
Who?
Q.
34K.
Wow.
That's
34?
That low?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, I looked that up too while we were here. So
I mean, YG sold 8, and like, come on, bro. Like,
I mean,
essentially 1,500 streams.
no,
equates
that's the problem. YG sold very well. Look at other YG.
1,500 streams equates to an album sale nowadays. So at the end of the day, let me pull up my calculator here. If you take
that's crazy.
34K
is low.
If you take
and divide or times it by the streams, yeah.
Yeah, which is like, and that's what's so crazy, bro. That's why like the music industry is so backwards right now because of the streaming shit. Like, so look, that's 34,000, and that's low, right?
That's very low.
Times 1,500.
So that's how many streams?
That's 51 million streams.
Now there were people that bought it physically. I bought the vinyl. So.
Yeah, right. But ideally, most of that is streams.
Yeah.
And for
probably a good 26,000 of that.
That's why like the numbers are so jaded because that's a lot of fucking streams.
Well, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people bought the vinyl. Like there was a lot of people that were posting on Twitter, vinyl.
Yeah, but
you
also,
didn't see more than 100.
So there were pure sales, but also in today's day and age, you can't play I mean, you couldn't anyway, but you can't play a vinyl in your car. People are throwing it on. There's everybody. Even if you buy it physical, you're still streaming.
Did he have CD copies of it too, or no?
I don't know, but I'm generalizing it as streams are the main source at this point.
No, they definitely are.
So when you really break it down, it's like 51 million streams is a lot of fucking streams.
That is a lot of streams. But you're talking about the whole album, though. You see what I'm saying?
Right. But that's
still a lot.
Not a certain song.
That's still a lot.
I'm saying the number is still really high, and that's why like this.
Thank God for me. Honest to God.
That shit was a fucking bang.
Dude,
ASAP should have been.
I wouldn't be surprised if that song alone had 51 million streams.
That's a good point.
That song was
you know
big.
what?
Yeah.
Potty brings up a good point. ASAP should have bet on that song.
Thank God for me.
That would have been ASAP would have done real good on that. That's a good point.
Shout out to Potty. Look, I did not think we were going to dive this deep into Rocky and do like a full album preview, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited for when it drops.
It's content, baby.
Me and you are definitely excited. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
We all are. I'm geeked.
I am.
I'm putting out milk and cookies like Santa's.
Facts, bro. Facts.
You know, putting out milk and cookies for an album drop is crazy.
I'm putting out lean and cookies.
When Testing came out, bro, I was so ready for that shit to drop already.
Me and Platte listened to it in the right here.
Yeah, shout out.
Records, bro. That shit was hard. I can't lie.
Before we get out of here, man. Football started, man. Listen, we're not a football podcast here, but man, it's the best weekend. It's the best weekend. Yeah, that's why you're not in the fantasy league with me, Birdie, Potty.
I don't have to be.
This motherfucker Potty, bro. You stupid, bro. This motherfucker.
I cooked with that Pat Mahomes, didn't I?
Not at all. Could have got him about 2 rounds later, probably.
Precisely why I didn't do the other league that you hit me up for.
Yeah, no, this was that league. You should have joined, bro. Potty drafted 4 fucking quarterbacks. Ain't no way you couldn't have drafted better.
I don't need more shit to pay attention to that I don't want to pay attention to.
I promise you, it's more fun than it's worth.
No, it's not. It will not be for me.
It's so you're
how
telling
many
me,
yards did fucking third string run today? Like,
if you don't draft third stringers, that'd be stupid.
I don't
fucking. Kelsey did so fucking poorly yesterday.
Yeah.
Bro, I like.
Fuck Mark Andrews once again. Fuck your juicy crackers, you piece of shit.
As of last year, I actually like.
Lose to Ben, man. My probability went down.
This guy Ben named his team named BBL Dumper.
As of last year, I finally like watching the Lions. You think I want to look at what the fucking Baltimore Ravens are doing, bro? No, I'm not. That's just it. It's like, bro, that takes away time from other shit that I could pay more attention to.
Yeah.
Personally, once I started watching European soccer, I started losing interest in all American sports. I don't know what it is. Before, I used to love NBA. I used to love watching NBA all the time, bro. Now I don't give a shit about any of it. I can't name you two players on the Lakers.
What? This is one of my.
Well, okay. So
except for LeBron.
That's it. That's interesting. But you still watch basketball.
Oh yeah.
Do you pay more?
Because I place a lot of bets on it.
Hell yeah, that's my motherfucking dog right there. That's potty.
Hey, women's Indonesian tennis.
Big potty. Oh yeah, this motherfucker.
Anyway,
nice with him.
Do you think you watch or you pay more attention or watch more soccer or basketball?
Oh, soccer for sure.
Yeah.
But because soccer got always a tournament. There's always.
That's crazy, dude. I did not expect this to be like a shit on football because this is like honestly one of my favorite weekends.
No, I love look.
I don't mind it anymore. I like
can't wait.
I'm not sure.
We're all hanging out for the Lions game, right?
I enjoy watching it now, especially now, and everybody around me is really into it. But bro, I don't want to do the fantasy league because I don't want to have to just pay attention to more shit. No. I'd rather watch casual. I don't want to turn every fucking thing into a job, bro.
It's not a job. It's a competition. It's a competition.
But when you don't know like I do, it's a job. I don't know anything.
You could have just
Potty don't know.
And not paid attention to it until like the last week.
Then people are hitting me up for trades. What do? I don't want to do that. I'm
not doing that shit. Then say no, and then that's when you ask for their best player, and then you just tell them fuck off.
Too bad I'm out this year. What a shame.
I'm ready for that. That watch party we went to was dope.
You can find me on Black Ops 6.
Ever since the last Super Bowl that just happened, that's when I really started getting into it. Cause I wasn't really a football fan, bro, at all. But after I just learned more of the game and shit, like how they play, like what they do, like that shit's actually.
We're gonna have to do a trade. We're gonna have to do a trade. I need a second. I need a second quarterback.
I just recently learned like all the rules.
Yeah, but I'm not bro. Especially out of this group, I'm the one person. I don't watch sports. I just don't. I love football culture. I love going and watching the game. Go to a bar, watching the game with the boys and shit. I fuck with that, especially because the Lions doing good now. But
that's the reason.
But it's just I don't want to. I don't care. I don't want to have to do the extra shit.
Hey, those people that say, "Oh, you a bandwagon." You think I'm gonna watch if they're doing shit?
Yeah,
fuck no.
No, I absolutely am a bandwagon fair weather fan. 100%.
Yeah.
100,000%, and I don't fucking care.
You're not even really American, so.
You know, I'm really not. So,
oh my God, pulled out that card.
I mean, I was. I was born
really
here.
Yugoslavian, you know what I'm saying? Like, you say you're Russian?
I was born
as Drake said, where I go, you go, like I'm Yugoslavian.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking shit, but fucking. I'm sick. I missed that bet you made. Well, you ain't sitting it, but damn, you went through that was plus 1,700, wasn't it?
Damn,
that's yeah,
you
said
10 to 1.
Yeah, it was like something.
Damn,
like
that's crazy. Can we move on to the next topic?
There ain't no next topic.
All right, perfect.
When I was in Chicago, I went to a Cubs game. They were playing the Tigers. The Tigers got smoked 10-2, but I bet on the Cubs and I won about $14.
Ooh,
yeah.
Paid for your
hot dog like a place for.
Yeah, I paid for.
Smacking,
hey, dog! I swear to God, we gotta till this motherfucker.
Look,
how much did you put in? $10?
The tortoise in the hair, bro. Slow and steady wins the race. They told you that, bro.
You like three for 4 or some shit. Like
that motherfucker, bro.
That's a good ass.
How about I tell you the one time I made
3 for 4 total? Yeah, exactly.
That's a good ass ratio.
That's 75%.
I swear to God, like I cooked up a bet for him. I'm like, all right, Chris, bro, I'm gonna get you some money, and it was a clean bet, but it sold one leg and completely fucked it. And then this guy, Chris, next thing I know, women's Indonesian tennis, motherfucker turned 10 into 37 real quick.
Cleaned up. What can I say?
Cleaned up,
really
man.
That guy.
Listen, man, football is here. It's gonna be a good weekend, but that'll do it for the Rap Cave podcast. We got some more football watch. There's actually some football on right now, so we're going to do that, turn up, have a good time, have a good weekend. Shout out to Happy Anniversary. I didn't let y'all pick a vinyl because I had to pick this one. Lil Sims, Sometimes I Might Be Introvert, one of my favorite albums of the decade so far. Give that shit a spin if you haven't. Let us know what you think of the LL Cool J album. Let us know what you think of the A$AP Rocky single and expectations for that. Big Sean's album, where are you at with that? Is he falling off, or is it just merely an album that people don't like? What does it mean for Big Sean? And all of that and more. And again, rest in peace. Condolences to the family and friends and fans of Fat Man Scoop and Rich Homie Quan. I want to dedicate this episode to them, their family, and their friends. Everybody, have a good weekend. Enjoy life. See you on the next episode.